Hello and welcome to our relaxation-based yoga class. Today we are going to begin laying down. So if you need extra padding, you might want to put extra cushioning under your back, or maybe even have a towel or a blanket to be placed under your neck or at various points under your knees or under your lower back. We're going to begin in a Shavasana position. And take time to breathe deep and just relax. You can have your arms out to the side, or you can breathe into your hands. And gradually increase the volume of the breath a little bit more each round. And go ahead and have the legs together. And point the right foot, lift the leg, and flex the foot and lower. Left side, point the foot and lift the leg. Nice deep breath. Exhale, flex the foot to lower. Couple more rounds. And lifting the right leg. Hold the back of the leg. And draw the toes down toward you. Lift up through the heel. Now if your hamstring muscles are tight, you can have both legs a little bit bent. Then eventually you'd straighten the top leg. Not necessarily in this session, but over time as you continue with your practice. And eventually you can straighten the bottom leg. So practice according to your needs and your breath. If you can breathe deep and smooth, that's a great indication that you haven't gone too far with the pose. And switch to a one knee to chest position. Hug that knee in. Breathe, stretch the hip and the upper hamstring. Roll out your ankle a couple times. And do both directions. Very good. Let's release the foot to the ground. Now open the knee and take a nice tree stretch. Arms overhead. Keep the neck nice and long. Take some deep breath here. Just relax. And lift one knee, then bend the other leg in, both knees to chest. And then extend both legs out slowly, building some strength there. And then point the left leg, lift, and hold that stretch in the left leg. Remember your options, you could have the legs a little bit bent. Otherwise, you want them nice and long. If it feels all right, you can have the toes working down and the heel up. That will help you to integrate the calf and Achilles into the stretch as part of it. You're holding with the arms, but try not to tense up in the upper body. Keep the shoulders relaxed and the neck nice and long. Full deep breathing here. Let's take 2 more long breaths. Very good. Switch to knee to chest. One knee to chest, hug it in nice and deep. Breathe. Roll out the ankle. And do both directions. And when you're done with both directions, place the foot down, open the knee, take tree pose. And if you like, arms overhead. Take each opportunity to breathe very full and exhale nice and slow. And the knee lifts. One knee to chest than the other. And holding the back of the legs. Let's go ahead and rock on up. Draw the sitting bones back. Sit nice and tall, arms up, lifting the chest. Now if you prefer, you can just push into the ground and sit tall like so. Otherwise, the arms lifting is a great way to strengthen the back and shoulders while opening through the armpits and the front of the body. Center the feet, draw the toes back a little bit, the legs are active, spine is active, you're breathing. And we'll take a forward bend. Emphasize reaching the chest forward so you're not slouching too much into it, lengthening the spine and breathing. Very good. Release from that stretch. Now let's go ahead and switch to a straddle position. We open the legs nice and wide. If you're newer to this, you just open the legs a little bit, and eventually with more practice, you gain the flexibility to open wide. And we're going to focus on bending forward just a little bit. Start on your fingertips and then eventually fold down a little bit more. Nice deep breath. The focus here is having a soothing and relaxing practice. We do want to put a little effort into alignment. Have the spine lengthening, not slouching too much. We make sure that we're practicing in an effective way, and then we let go of excessive thinking in the mind. Just take time just to be. And release the forward bend. Go ahead and stretch to the right leg. Nice long deep breaths here. This helps us to isolate the leg muscles a little more on one side. You could just be partway stretching, maybe a towel under the knee if you feel overstretched there. Otherwise, eventually you can reach the foot. Very good. Let's try the other side, holding the shin or eventually holding the foot, stretching, breathing, relaxing. Very good. Now we're going to do a nice lateral bend. So whereas before we were doing a forward reach to one leg, now we got one arm over, and this really helps us stretch through the side, and then also the quadrilumboris muscle group where the mid and lower back connect. So stretch, keep the chest open. You could really go down and close the chest, but that's not as ideal. So if you keep the chest open and get the hand to go down, go ahead. But don't worry about how far you go. Focus on how much you're breathing and enjoying the stretch. We're going to do the other side. Very good. Release from the stretch. And slowly bring the right leg into a half cross-legged position. Sit bones back and arms up. Twist to the right. Keep the chest nice and open as you twist. And we'll take 5 deep breaths here. Excellent. Release from the stretch. Let's go ahead and switch up the sides. Sometimes it helps to sit on cushioning for twists. You want to twist with a really long spine. That's why we lift the arms up, to emphasize that sense of toning and lifting. And then we let the muscles relax, but we're still using enough effort to lift. We can get that nice combined lift and twisting action. And of course, full deep breathing. Very good. Come back to center. Now we're going to sit cross-legged. If you'd like to sit in an alternative way, feel free. Maybe sitting on the heels, sitting even in a chair. We're going to do a little brief meditation, just a minute with the legs crossed, and then we're going to do a minute on the other side. So very brief. And if sitting really doesn't suit you, even in a chair, you can do reclined meditation. Otherwise, we're just going to focus on sitting tall. Closing the eyes, and let's just take 5 smooth breaths. Just enjoying this simple, quiet time. Come back to the body. Switch which leg is in front. Sitting bones back. And let's do another little bit of quiet time where we just sit tall, have the eyes closed. It's a focus of softening, and although the mind may not instantly be quiet, we can enjoy the process of gradually turning the volume down as we take 5 simple, smooth breaths. We'll come back to the body. Let's go ahead and take the right ear down to the shoulder just for a brief stretch. Let go of any tension you feel in the trapezius and neck. Other side. Come back to center and tuck the chin. Really emphasize lifting the chest. Enjoy stretching, letting go of any tension you may have developed in your neck. And we'll do a nice clearing breath and a round of Om. So let's breathe in. Let it out with the exhale. And then we'll do one Om. Namaste. Well done. Now hopefully we can keep that nice relaxed feeling until the next time we practice. Look forward to more soon.